What up, America? What up, world? What up, YouTube? You red brick people out there. So we just taking a quick ride in the Black Mirror to just keep the meltology movement moving forward. Telling people to turn them TVs off, turn something good on. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Don't buy the bullshit. You know what they just announced in the news tonight? We had a Wall Street journalist spying, right? And he got snatched up in Russia. So, well, Trump, didn't he tell us that the media was enemy? Well, Putin was listening. Putin was listening, and you know what, Putin? Snatch up the rest of the journalists here in America. Get every stinking one of them. They're all communist spies, man. And they deserve the gulag there. So go give them the gulag. So there it is. Live from the Red Brick Channel. I'm telling you. Don't believe the bullshit all governments want. So we're going to jump in. We had enough story about Russia and the sickle, huh? We'll put that red brick girl away till the next time we got to talk about these people, you know? So we're going to take a little ride in the Black Mirror in our flat earth realm. To those who can't see, perhaps one day you will see. We're going to take a little ride and just look at some ruins here in our realm of a melted past that happened not so long ago, but they tell us it happened a long time ago. And there's eons of ages and dark ages and just googly gop after googly gop. So let's take a ride here in the Black Mirror. Start looking at some things. Our past. Let's get that out of the way. So as you look at these images, think in your mind's eye about the convoluted history that you've been told. And then think about what we tell you. See that there? They used to be red bricks, folks. Had all popcorned up and heaved, and all kinds of things happened because of a surge, a meltdown on this realm. All the mountains are melted buildings. Some stand out like a sore thumb that just say, look, folks, can't you see it? Look real close. Everywhere you go. Civil War was a cover-up to destroy the past, the red brick past. And the fact that electricity was already here. Hydroelectricity was being used all over this realm. Energy vampires took that away from us, folks. They meter you today. Same families. Do the paperwork. Do the legwork. Do the research. You don't need 11-year-old Samantha Smith to come in the midst and tell us all the presidents are related. We said that 10 years ago when you called us conspiracy theorists, right? Or longer than 10 years ago. I just use that a decade for an example. That was some funny shit in the news, wasn't it, tonight? I just caught some of it before I started bitching at the TV, and the old lady told me turn it. I turned it off. Yeah, the news ain't no good for you, especially you know that all they're doing is lying. You want to scream out to the world, hey, they're a bunch of liars. But Putin knew it. Putin knew it. He snatched up one of them Wall Street journalists, dirt bags. You know what I mean? Get the rest of them, Putin, man. Yeah, you're our hero today. Wheel in the sky, keep on turning. Now why is that spinning? Huh? Huh? Why is that spinning? See? There was no reason for it to be spinning just now like that, but it was. Yesterday is our today. Earthquakes, right? Detonations underground of melted realm. Melted buildings underground, they detonate, take out whole areas, and then blame Mother Nature. Isn't that funny? No such thing as caves and tunnels. It's melted buildings, rooms, hallways, coliseums, cathedrals, architecture, the Ark of the Covenant, energy, power, light. Give people light and they will find their own way. yesterday. I did this one video where I show you the Beatles up on this one mountain. I think it was India, somewhere it was. Anyway, I forget, you do so much shit. But they was doing LSD up on this melted building. And I thought to myself, they knew exactly what they were on. You know, they're in the know of this melted realm. The inherited past that we only moved in and fixed up. I say on the Red Brick channel and my Chief Joseph channel that every capital in the United States of America was already here when this country was founded. They didn't build none of them. They just fixed it up. Belle Isle was here already. Detroit, Wayne County building was here already. Clinton Valley Insane Asylum was here already. All these red brick buildings all around Oakland County and where they have the infrastructure, the courthouse, the building was already here. They've been lying to us about it all, folks. And we finally caught up to them because God said there will be a great revealing and technology is told on them in the red bricks. And then God raised up some meltologists in this world talking about the reality of that we live on a melted realm and the group of people have been hiding it all from us. And we're here to tell the world that this realm has been melted and there's some tricksters in charge tricking us all to believe in garbage like the news, for example. You know, even your meteorologists are liars. You know, we'll show you that's from chemtrails and putting more particulate in the matter and making explosions and so forth like that, how you augment the weather. And the journalist, meteorologist rather, they will say, oh, new clouds and bomb cyclone, the atmospheric river. They're that brain dead, huh? Well, we tell you the truth. Much of the realm still underwater. That went through a meltdown and a flood. People want to have. You see a lot of videos about mud flood, and flat Earth British mud flood. Well, they fail to emphasize to point out what cracked the veil and what caused the flood. Meltification first. So the Earth already liquefied and sunk buildings and melted shit like crazy everywhere, and just flesh was just melted instantly and mixed into the rubble and everything. Then it smashed our veil in there and there was this flood. But in all these mud flood things, they want to make these different occurrences and call it, you know, these takeovers, or in this takeover and that takeover, using these weapons to do mud floods or some crap like that. They don't make no sense because it was building flood. Okay, and then it cracked your veil, and then it threw water in there, and yeah, you had your mud flood, but it was already melted world. See? That's why all your capitals and all your cities here in America and all over the place were under mud. Because that's what happened. Electrification made those buildings sink down and melt from the bottom up, and then it, bam, cracked their veil and flooded it, put it all out. See? So that's why you have these rock curtaining effects all over in different mountainous areas, which we know what are today buildings. Man mounted up. That's where we get the terms mountain. You know, like over there. See there? Yeah. The Negroes mounted up over there. Montenegro. See? And so forth. You know, when people say, "Oh man, you See, no, I'm telling you, that's what it means, to mount up. Okay? And there's people who know it and put that at their last name, Berg, mountain. You know, Berg, mountain. Man mounted up. Well, we're just going to keep this kind of short. We're going to keep them like under 20 minutes, under a half hour, these videos, just showing you some of the multiplication. Let you do your legwork wherever you go, your town, your city. Go look, you'll find from the bottom up, and then you'll see how they add concrete and finishes and put dates on buildings right in my community. Everywhere you go. So look, make some videos, make some comments, come on board, share your stuff. These channels are here for you people. Whatever you want to do, you come on board, you got opinions, you have ideas, you want to be on a show, you want to create a show. We're here to help any way if you're about meltology. If you're about meltology and trying to make a difference in this world and not trying to cause division, that's what we're about here. We don't want no division. We don't have, matter of fact, moderators, nobody needs to have a moderator, okay? If you can't moderate your own channel, moderators, all it causes is problems in the ranks. It gives ways for people, because humans, you'd have to have AI bots be your moderators versus a human. OI, organic intelligent, just makes bad choices all the time and has different feelings that he bases his decisions off of. And people have such different convoluted concept of what's right and wrong to say that none of them can determine what's right and wrong. And most of what you see in the realm is people regurgitating what someone else says, and then they'll want to put a narrative to it and claim that they said it or did it and so forth. That's not what we're about here. The first thing we say to the beginning of wisdom is to understand that you don't know anything. Okay? And then you begin from there. You start with a clean slate and a look. You know, that means most of your past is shattered. Who you are and what you believed in, all becomes shattered when you start looking at truth. And that's where the new birth is. That's where you begin to see things differently, and you see through the madness and the signs and the gobbledygook and the mundane lives that we really live with this structured colonialism crap. You know what I mean? All boxed in, subservient to certain classes of people with certain amount of educations, and like in medicine and so forth. And we see over and over and over, these people are overpaid, like our judges, for example, in our own communities. They're a bunch of hypocritical, overpaid people. They want someone to bring them water and just cater to their needs while they waste all kinds of time in between sessions and this and that, and just no order, and just ungodly amount of money they fleece from us with their laws and crap. And I challenge any real journalist out there to go, and you'll find nothing but criminal element throughout the entire Michigan Department of Corrections and every county organization in this state that followed suit with their Oakland County Habitual Act. Only thing they did is fleece money. One quick example is they gave one guy 10 to 20 for stealing a cheese ball. That's what this county had given someone. Go look it up. I can't make this up. Some of the most fake humans there are on this planet are right here in my own community, Oakland County. They're a bunch of fake people. They make up laws and don't adhere to laws. All they do is bring in their constituents to get particular jobs and rip us off all day long. And then we have to pay taxes for them to rip us off and let everything prices raise up and all this stuff. Please to shoot your neighbor instead of help us. What if you have to pay taxes, man? Use my taxes to take them guns away from them dumbass cops. See? Cops kill more people every year than all them gangsters combined. Huh? Hell, right in my own community, they were shooting at each other while chasing some criminal. See? So anyway, that's not what we wanted to talk about. But we start looking at this and drift in thought as we look at this meltification and the big lie that's left in our path, the wake we have to go through to determine what the truth is. But indeed we know today that all the mountains are melted buildings. All the pockets of survival, these red brick buildings, were energy buildings. Tech on the grid everywhere. Hydroelectric, static electric, magnetic electric, thermodynamics. So much was involved in the realm of the past that we still don't know. But we'll keep looking, and it's glorious to see the bittersweet of these structures. They are just, in their day, were just so awesome. You just see it. Look at the mountains. Aren't they glorious? Imagine. That was all building, folks, those mountains. That melt morning looked like a chunk of mountain, huh? See? Same with that. It melts more and it looks like a chunk of mountain. Everywhere. So, another quick video from Red Brick's channel saying meltology rules, geology and all those other ologies. They need to get a job in coding because their days are over as word spreads about meltology in this realm. Have a beautiful day. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. And watch out, you journalists. Putin's got something for y'all. Yeah, Putin's got something for y'all. Get him, Putin. Good job. Get the rest of them douchebags. Have a beautiful day. Red Bricks.